Hey everybody, sorry for the little hiatus since last playing. Probably not going to be able to get much of that quest. Not the quest, but yeah, I guess it is a seasonal quest. Probably not going to be able to get much of that done. So, we'll just take what we can get, and get back on track, because I haven't really played or recorded anything for a couple days, so let's go try to get it on a timer again, just to see if we can push it through, but it's probably not going to get too far. Okay, so we just unlocked Newton's Cradle. I'm assuming that there's going to be stuff for the house for that. And then also I'm assuming that after doing the DLC content last week, that there's a ton of stuff that they have for the houses. So, wait, hold up. Those the Dutch rabbits just finished, so I think that quest, they shouldn't have any other quest. Yeah, they're actually good, so let's get rid of the patch. I don't like doing that, but I don't know, there's no other way to really do this out here. I love those dandelions, those are awesome. Yeah, well, I want to get these spring trees out of the way just because they're going out of season soon, so I wanted to just get these and then we can move on to the regular stuff that we do when we get started. I need to keep in mind that there's a POI back over here. We just fly right to that. Okay, so the quest with the pig just finished. I remember that wasn't a big one. That wasn't a huge quest with a lot of ribbons, so we'll have to see what replaces that one. And then we probably will go buy a couple quests in this episode too, just because, you know, keeping a bunch of different quests going, it's going to be a large payout at a certain point in time. When they all finish up, it's going to be a really big payout, so all the birds and all the cows were done. Yeah, and they're touching their feeders, so it still is an assumption that holds them over a lot longer when you log out of an episode. Okay, so they're all fed. Let's go. What could we do? Let's just start harvesting everything. So stevia is under spices as well. I'm gonna harvest fish after this next. So now we're in summer, so all those summer trees down there should be up. Let's just harvest all these guys, get them back on their timer. swordfish is still slowly moving along. I might find a space over in this new area for quest fish. We were supposed to have it over here, but once I started to get addicted to putting all those trees down, kind of ran out of all that space. So in the just east of it, there's new property, and maybe we can put down fish that are in a quest over there. Okay, that's everything there. More stevia. I don't remember doing 2 rows of this. It's alright though, it's gonna get it leveled up nicely. So 1.5k per... not bad. This is going to be a solid pickup. 9 per... so that's 80... is that 81 per harvest, or per 9 squares? I did not mean to click on that. So we're about to get a character level up here shortly. So, and then I do want to get into the house in this episode and look at the new unlockables from that. Unless the decoratives change per style of house that you do, that could be very possible. We'll have to see, because I don't know. Putting up a lot of those houses is going to take a long time. It's I have ideas for each of them that I'm not going to be able to do that anytime soon. So 5.24 thousand gems. That was a pretty solid pickup there. We got chickpeas here. I think we'll go ahead and just harvest the flowers right after this. Move on down to the, maybe like the the new quest area. I think all that stuff needs harvested still. The corn needs harvested. The vineyard, we'll have to see what we're going to do about the vineyard. I want to see what it looks like. Okay, so I'll go ahead and just, how much do we have? We have 26 honey. We're going to need to get some of those new, I'm going to save that for now. But I was just going to say we need to get more of those new houses that are actually, or new shops that are actually going to be selling in honey. As far as I remember, the mead making place. There was a couple others. I'll have to go look again. Okay, so 206. That's probably gonna take 200. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, anything down here? No. And I gotta figure a new place for the spy stand too, so I've got a lot of work to do for the market. Okay, so let's go check out the house. Yeah, there's a meal. I think there's a meal done and one started, and a new one started as well. We don't have the ingredients for it. What was this? Paella. Why don't we have ingredients for that? Let's take a look here. Grain and veggies? Oh, veggies we just sold. Okay. So we'll start something new here. Let's do blueberry muffins. Yeah, so there's a ton of new stuff in the house as well. We'll look at that in a minute here. Gotta get back on track with the farm. We got new quests as well. We'll have to gander over that before we start making decisions on replanting and stuff. $35 minutes on the Rex Rabbits. We need to get that today. Let's try getting that every day, because that's a tough rabbit. They've been taking a long time. Okay, so Chives are giving us diamonds. That's nice. We have a lot of spices. Okay, so parsley's going into spice. I'm assuming mint will too then. So a lot of these new ones are actually spice type crop. Except for the chickpeas. I can't think of any others because stevia is also going into spices. So the brand new mushroom, this is going to get ranked up probably close to I would say a 9 or 10. This is 3 solid rows of it. Gotta get gas. Okay. Let's just get the rest too. going to go get the summer trees as well. I don't want to forget about those just because they're out of the area now. I want to keep up on all that stuff. I think these ones down here should be ready as well. Oh, just not the day palm. I always forget about that. It's a weird one. Let's go ahead and get corn next. So we just got a farm level up. Level 51. Probably not going to be too big of a level up with unlockables and stuff like that. Doesn't look like there's a lot of stuff left in the main game, so looks like it's all going to start to slow down a little bit. And I think the last farm level might be 60. I'm not sure though. I'll have to look at some of those latest unlockables to see. nice gold nugget. Okay, let's go ahead and just kind of roam over to the vineyard and see what this looks like. Because everything's going to be grown here. I don't know about the trees, but... Okay, so we start here. Looks like I forgot a patch. At least over on this end. So... yeah, let's go ahead and harvest it. We're going to be getting a ton of grapes from this. Yeah, we can stock 1,000, so it is something we should have a lot of. I love that heads maze. That was just so cool. It turned out nicely. run out of gas here shortly. We'll go top off. So I have a couple things that are gonna need to change in a very big way soon. So I'm gonna have to do probably another episode soon of the just rehoming, removing things, because there's a certain area of the farm right now that's just not working great. So that's not supposed to be there. There's a certain area of the farm that's just not working great, and it's starting to run out. Well, two areas, actually. The fish area is starting to become with no space, and it's just becoming a little bit overloaded, that little area there. And then also the marketplace is starting to run out of room. It just doesn't have the same feel to it, and it's just because it's ever expanding. And there's a lot of different buildings and stuff that we unlock there. So I think those two areas need to be rehomed or redesigned entirely. So I might do another episode where I just simply move stuff, or just change things around. The aesthetics only episode that I posted on the season 4 episode 10, I did it's like extra footage of a season or episode 10, and when I uploaded it, I meant for the video to I meant for the aesthetics only video to come out after the regular episode, but the regular episode was like 20 minutes longer in length, and I guess that download time really mattered, because the one that I posted, 2 hours after finished uploading before the actual episode, so that's why there's a weird gap there. If you've seen the season 4 episode 10, the regular episode, but if you watch the aesthetics only first, it's technically after that episode was filmed, so that could appear strange. I haven't rewatched them to see, but no, I didn't time right, so the vineyard's actually starting to become a pretty good payout. I know it moves a lot slower, so you don't actually get to see the money increasing too often, but I'm gonna, whenever I replant this area, the vineyard, I'm going to check how many grapes are actually laid down here, and then we'll kind of do a rough estimate of maybe like a half and half. So let's just say I do red and green again. We could do like a half and half. Say it's, I don't know, 300 of each grape out here, and then we'll just split it 300 and see how much income you get from, about 450 gold per green, and then what is it, it's like 1.1 thousand, I think, or where are red grapes at? Yeah, 1.8 thousand per green grape, and then just multiply that and see where that gets us, because it'd be nice to know how much the vineyard can bring in at a time. I would imagine that it's probably around, maybe getting close to like 500,000. I don't know. I'd have to really see what total quantity is of this area out here. I'm interested though. I want to find out more about that type of stuff too, to kind of see what we naturally average just in any given episode with the basics, the dedicated areas for crop. And the Washington kind of state park area, I'm not really worried about that one because those are just random crop. They're going to be there. Sometimes we're going to harvest them, sometimes we're not. It's mainly already just decorative. It wasn't meant to be anything more than that. I just saw the mounds and thought that could be a perfect way to do that, so. Yeah, I think it definitely could be around 500,000. I don't remember where we started when we were done with the corn maze. So red grapes just finally got to an 18. They definitely needed it because green grapes are already at like, I think like well, no, not 30. I think they're at like 20 something level. So let's go ahead and just gas up one more time before we get this finished. And then we'll just head back down and replant it. Well, we might replant it. I will have to see this season, because it's going to take a long time to replant this big area now. So we'll see what season we're in. I would like to see how much grapes will be down here at a time though. So red and green are out. It's only blue. Those are level 17. They're just so inexpensive. It would feel like a waste to do that area full of blue grapes. So we'll wait. Grapes. So summer, winter, and then spring, summer. So I guess we'll just wait until spring. It'll be later in the episode. Just replant those. So celery, I should take a look at this real quick too. Let's go ahead and head over to the new quest area for the big patch. I'm going to pass on those trees right now. I want to get this fall stuff planted. Well, I can't pass up on these trees. Okay, so let's just do different rows. So let's start with celery. Yeah, it's coming out of season in fall, so let's get this going. This is really cool. I'm so glad they have celery finally. I know it's a DLC, but that's a really awesome pickup for a DLC. I've been waiting on more of the regular green type veggies. So let's just do one row of that. Let's do sugarcane. Now we'll do ginger first. We got ginger here, one row of this. And these look to have a little bit better of a value. I think these will pay off pretty good. Okay, so parsley we already did. Let's do some sugarcane. I did not mean to put that there. Okay. So, chives, parsley. Let's go ahead and do something else then. If we've got anything new up here. So we already got the white mushrooms up to a level 8. I'm not going to worry about that too much more. I think we actually might just... let's go ahead and do gems. Let's get 2 rows of gems. You can never go wrong with that. These new properties are starting to become so expensive, so we're gonna need to max out on gems whenever we can. I already need to buy, I want to say 1 or 2 more properties at this point, just because you do start to run out of room. And I have some new ideas already sprouted up from, especially from the DLC. A lot of that stuff was very eye-opening. Okay, so we got 2 rows of white peppercorns there. Let's go ahead and fly back to the main area. And then we'll fill out some of these long rows here. I guess we can just continue to do some of these new DLC ones. There's no reason not to. Yeah, the fish area is just gonna have to move. It's not working for me right there. So if pink peppercorns are part of... Oh, well, we're actually going to get some new stuff in winter. Let's see what we're going to get here. Okay, so just stevia, which we've already done. Take a look at pink peppercorns, where they're at. If they're in this season, winter, yeah, let's go ahead and wait. And we'll do these 2 big areas, pink peppercorns again. We'll do white mushroom again. I thought we were going to get higher up, closer to a level 9 or 10, but since it's only at an 8, let's just kind of push it through. Okay. Oh, I have somebody in my farm. That's not supposed to happen. I feel really bad for kicking him, though. Farm settings. Harvest only. Oh, I feel bad. I don't like doing that, but that wasn't supposed to... That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm not sure. I don't remember ever having that as a setting. I'm really kind of weirded out by that, because... Recent visitors. Yeah, he's the only person. Edit welcome message. Settings, farm settings. Yeah, I do not know how this game was open. My farms. Details. Oh, that is so bad. I did not mean to have that open like that. Kind of surprising. Nobody's ever joined in. Private. Local. Okay, so private. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I am surprised that nobody's ever joined into that server before then. Okay, so we'll get the money trees, and then we'll go back over and plant the pink peppercorns. So another gold nugget. We got some fish. Yeah, we'll have to move this stuff around. So what was the... Well, we'll have to take a look at quests too. That's another big thing I haven't really done. think Blowfish, I think they finished their quest. Check the animals real quick. Can't believe we have ostriches on this farm. It is so great. Alright, I do want to get the... Well, first off, let's go ahead and go over some quests. So, okay, so... Get the first one of that. Oh man, I really wish I could have done more of this. I just haven't been online. Some of those unlockables look really cool. Okay, so... Pink daffodils, we have 15, we're close to that. We'll probably get that here, harvesting the flowers. Mini Rex rabbits, we still need quite a bit of. Rex rabbits, swordfish, so they're taking a while too. So this is a new one. Murania, Bleeding Heart, and Bentheim pigs. So we'll probably pick up some of those Bentheim pigs. And then yellow hibiscus and a pear tree. Okay. So we've got a couple things to add to a quest area just to maximize the potential. So in the last episode we got those blue wisterias, those are awesome. I do want to get some of those somewhere. So we ended up with 571 grapes after everything we harvested. And that took 400, so yeah, we'll have to keep up on that. We'll have to just do that all the time. The vineyard, harvest it at least once every episode. Well, it could only be once every episode for grapes. I'm still saving the spices, just because we're not there yet. We'll have to move the town around to be able to get to that point. So here, I think we could probably get another one. Let's get building not ready, so 5 minutes for that, okay. Yeah, there's still some new things we're gonna have to do, so let's see where because I know there's obviously some moving that needs to be done. I'll do that in a different episode. Okay, so we have the southern area. I have to take a look at the properties again. We might buy a new property. I don't want to forget about... I almost forgot about it. The pink peppercorns, gotta get those planted over there before winter's out. Those are so expensive. They definitely pay off though. It just depends on what you need, whether it's whatever it is at the time. Let's see, so pumpkins they're so strange. I never seem to find those seasons. Okay, so summer and fall. And then corn is not available right now either. What new animal did we get? Oh, how cool. Appaloosa horse. Let's go get one or two of them. So I guess the unicorn's gonna move a little bit. And then we'll put two of these guys. Yeah, they look cool. I really like the horse area, it's nice. It's starting to grow a little bit, actually. Okay, so just taking a look at some of these properties. So the ones to the east are interesting. I don't really have any ideas for those. Yeah, I don't have any ideas for a lot of these out here. That one's nice. I do like that one. And I do have an idea for that. I don't have any ideas for that one at the moment. That one's actually pretty cool. I like that it has the stream up top on the mound. So this one is north of the Washington area. But I think I saw one. So this one's not bad. It's pretty good flat ground. I don't have an exact idea for that, but I do remember seeing one. So this one's nice. I like this one right here. Yeah, I do like this. Yeah, this one's nice. It's very sizey. Yeah, I'd have to say that's the one that I'm mainly looking at right now. The new idea that I have for the new area is going to be very expensive. So this one I didn't really have an idea for yet, but I do have an idea for the ones that are on the west side of the vineyard. To go take a look at those real quick. I have an idea for each of them that are on the west of this property. So this one, yeah, this one, but this one I would say is a little bit more. It's a really nice piece of land, actually. Huh, I must have skipped over the new item because I didn't see it. Yeah, I definitely skipped over it. Wind pump, we already saw that. So those are all DLCs. Beach bar table, we already saw that too. Train station, maybe it's the Tile Rustic house? Tile Rustic. Oh, I can't remember. I didn't really, I scrolled too fast. Wasn't paying attention to it. See, in that area there, I don't have any ideas for that at all. Really interesting, because I really want to move around the marketplace. Because this is a mound right here. That doesn't help out a lot with the town idea. The town can't be crammed into this small little area, though. That's not fair. It's ever expanding. There's too many new buildings and stuff for that to be in a place like that. That's why it makes me wonder, though, is what I need to figure out something here in this area. Because moving the marketplace, that's going to be a big task. And I really don't have an idea for where the marketplace can go. It's not something that I have thought about yet, because I didn't think I'd need to. Although, I do actually have an idea now that I'm looking at this. Let's go ahead and take a look all the way down here at this property, because I think this answers my question. 3.6. Yeah. This is not the last property going over. That's too bad. I was hoping it was. Because I do have an idea. What about... No, that wouldn't make sense over there. It only makes sense over here. Let's go ahead and buy it. And then let's see what this neighboring one costs. $4,220. We should be able to get that in the next episode after after the peppercorns, because we got two sets of peppercorns. We got a big section of white ones and a big section of pink ones. And after that comes in, I think we should have enough to be able to buy that other side. Also, obviously, getting the regulars that we always get. Try to grab what I can before the season's up. Probably corn season. Go ahead and get that replanted. Okay, so they're moving along. Let's go ahead while we're here. Let's check out the quest. Okay, so Bentheim pigs. Let's go ahead and just get 9. They're not going to be out here long, but let's just do it. Just to get them started. And then mini Rex rabbits, we're still waiting. So swordfish. We own 9. We own 15 Muranias, so where are we at for those two? Swordfish 15 of 40. And then Murania 10 of 40. Okay, so I think we're gonna do the little fish area. We'll move it over though. So that's it for land animals. Trees, we need carob. And we need pears. Well, we got 9 pears. Carob tree, that's new. Papayas are new. We haven't got those yet. Dang. There's still a lot of stuff to do. A lot of DLC trees. Those came out of nowhere. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff right now to do. So there was only the tuna fish that came in the DLC. Then we still have that sea bream. I think we... Yeah, no, we got perches. We need oysters. So, I mean, that area is going to have to get moved because more and more fish are coming out. There's only 2 more fish coming out, which is good. But we do need to move that area. So I do have an idea for it. It's just going to take a little while to get that set up. But it'll be next episode for sure. But even with the flowers, I mean, and moving the market might be the best thing for us because once this is all gone, the flower area can expand a little bit southwest and a little bit east still. So that's a positive note. But it'd also be nice to just, if the marketplace was not here, we wouldn't have to worry about anything. The flower area could grow as much as it needed to. You know, the only thing is with that is that the flower garden's not going to be connected to the market, but I don't know if that's such a bad thing because I don't really think it needs to be. That's just what we did for the time. Yeah, it definitely doesn't need to be that way. So, and then I have an idea for the beekeeping area too, so that's going to take a little bit of time to figure that out. I do have an idea for it though. It's going to be a separate area entirely. I'd like it to stay near the flower garden, but if it can't and it has to move as well, then we'll just do it. So let's go ahead and head over here and let's get a couple fish quest areas. So we got that. I guess we'll just go right here. And we'll just do 9 swordfish. That way we just have extra chance for getting that faster. So since we're in the spring, let's definitely get our cornfield back up, and then we'll get the grapes. We gotta work quick, get all this done. Although we might not have enough money. We'll have to see. I don't know how expensive the vineyard's gonna be now. I'm sure it's going to be quite pricey. I just don't know if it's going to hurt us that bad. So probably going to be down to about 600,000 after the corn. Maybe a little lower. But the corn maze is so great. It pays off tremendously. It's one of our best projects, really. Oh yeah, we're gonna be down probably to even 500,000. It's pretty expensive, 2 grand per. But our profit has become so great with how high of a level it is. The profit of the corn has been amazing. Because we spend 2 and we're getting like 3.5, so we're getting a $1.5 thousand difference. That's helped out amazing. Yep, so right about 600,000. It'll be interesting to see how much this takes from us then, because the vineyard has grown a lot. It's a really big area now. So let's go ahead and just let's just do our regulars. Let's do our greens and our reds. Oh, so we have a quest for green. How much is it asking for? Green grapes, 310, we already did that, so it's got another one, 180. We should be able to get 180 even by splitting the rows. So let's go ahead and start. So obviously these are quite inexpensive, but we're doing these and then we're gonna do the reds on top of it, and those are about, I think those are about 1,000 per. So we're definitely gonna be burning through some money here even to get this done. I do want to look at the numbers though. After this is planted, I want to look at how many red and green grapes there are just in this area alone, because I'd say it's probably become pretty impressive compared to what it was. Because it wasn't even that we added on another half, we expanded it further south. So essentially that original part was only a quarter of what this is now, which is going to be interesting to see. And what it should do, what it should be, is all the grapes we need. We shouldn't need much more grapes in this. Maybe on the occasion if we want to put a patch of blue out somewhere, just so that they can still level up and stuff. I just don't really, at the moment, I don't really have interest in putting blue in here because it's so time consuming to plant this area that I don't want it to just be for a simple blue grape. That's not going to give us that much money back. Because they're so inexpensive. They're one of the cheapest crop in the game. I'd rather spend this big area on something that's going to bring back some value. Okay, so we just did green there, so skip one. this is the last row. So what it says is that over at the other side, you start on the wall with green grapes, which we did. So you end on this wall with the opposite color. So it should be an even match when it comes to how much grapes are going to be. It's going to be a little bit different in small amount of quantity, just because some of the rock path and stuff like that cover it up differently on each path. So we're all harvested there. I just want to make sure that we're getting all of it this time. I missed a small patch of it in the last one. So we'll just alternate red back. So these are 1.25k. This is going to be pricey, especially considering what our money is at right now. Yeah, this is going to be real pricey. We might not be able to do this. I was wondering if that was going to happen. This is definitely burning our money pretty quick, but we'll see. So it shouldn't be too bad. We have 2 rows done just within about, or sorry, 3 rows done. No, just 2. 2 in about under $100,000. So should be able to get, I would say, the whole thing done. And if we have to, we can just go get some gold out with gold nuggets. Or I'm sure there's some animals that need to be harvested, or even fish, or who knows what. So it's definitely gotten pricey. I mean, I'm happy that the vineyard is to that level where it's gotten pricey, and you actually have to consider how much money you have to even plant the thing. So, you know, it becomes very similar to like a corn maze. So that's nice. So let's go ahead and look. I want to just take a gander at these, the amount of crop that we have here. Okay, so we've got 210 green grapes and 229, so it's quite close. Obviously all it is that if you so going from this wall, so this wall dictates if you get if you plant a specific color on this wall, you're going to be getting the green grape quantity, which is 210. And then if you do the red, where the red is the second row here, you get 229. So you get a little bit more, which is fine because the red makes more money anyways. But I want to look. So let's just say we always do it this way, where the red grapes are the second row, and in turn there's going to be a little bit more red grapes. I want to see how much it costs. So 229 times 1.25, 12, 25. $229. Okay, so it costs $286,000 to plant it, and then we get back. Right now we're making 1.8 on it. So let's look at one. So we get 550 bonus times. So in true money, so we're spending about, what was that, 250,000 on it. We're getting 125,000 true dollars actually back. So it's not the biggest operation. It can never be the biggest operation just because grapes are, I'm pretty sure they're already plateaued. I'm pretty sure it's just blue, red, and green. I don't think there's going to be more grapes after that. And red being the best. So this is the best that we can get from this area. But what it does tell us too is if you look at just the total quantity, so 229, where were the green grapes at? 210. So this is 439 grapes per harvest. So that helps out nicely too. So if we take a look at that, out of 1,000, I mean, we're getting almost half of our storage space full of grapes just from one harvest, almost half. So that's not bad, you know. And like I said, obviously it takes a long time, and you know, grapes are on a timer anyways. You got, you know, 10 hours, so you can only get these once every episode. So it's just a cool, nice, decorative area to have anyways, you know. It's not going to be as profitable as corn. It's just not possible. Corn is just so much more. I mean, because we're spending 2,000 for each corn spot compared to 1.25 for the green grapes. So let's go ahead and check animals. Might be ending this episode a little short here just because not much else to do. The moving projects, I'm gonna wait on moving the fish because I need the most eastern property, all the way in the corner over there, the empty property. That's where the fish are gonna go. I'm moving them really far away just because I don't really like the idea of having them anywhere near anything else. I think they should be all the way on the other side because it's so much water that it looks almost oceanic, and it doesn't fit just being right in the middle of the property like that. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I want to move it. I want to get it all the way over in that corner though, or else I'd be moving it right now. So we opened up that new property right there, but we're gonna wait to get the next one. We have to wait to get the next one, and so in turn we'll just wait to move all that stuff. But essentially what's gonna happen is I'm gonna move all that. The whole area of fish is gonna go all the way out there. So. And then after that, that'll open up that middle area for a lot of room where the fish were. So I've already got an idea for that. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'll do next episode just like regular. It'll be a regular farm episode. And then the one after that is going to be aesthetics only. And that's going to be moving everything around. Anytime I label that video like that, aesthetics only, it just means that I'm just decorating, moving things around. Stuff that doesn't really, or it's not that it doesn't, but stuff that can't be shown in a regular episode. There's too much farming and harvesting work to do on top of everything else, so that's just the way I'm going to have to do it from here on out. Let's see if we're in a mushroom season, and we're not. I'm going to wait on these. Wasabi. Yeah, I'm going to wait on those. Just because I prefer to get those replanted with mushrooms. The red pine specifically. So those are 120 gems per. You get 4 back spring and fall. Probably need to take advantage of that a little bit more too. Even though we only got 9 of them. Those are expensive. 120 gems per. My goodness. Okay, and then so you look at papayas. That's new. Carob. Let's go ahead and go get carob trees down there. Somewhere. I guess we'll get all of our trees again. Might as well. Okay, so that just finished. Let's go ahead and check out. Those were pink daffodils, which we don't have or don't need anymore. So let's go ahead and get that taken out of there. And then let's take a look, because we just got a whole bunch of new quests that I haven't even looked at yet. So let's get some trees planted here. Let's get passion fruit vine. Wow, that is so cool. Carob tree. I think we need a lot of carob trees. I think I saw 2 quests that had carob trees included. 110 carob trees. That's a lot. So we already got the green grapes. That's pretty cool. Passion fruit vines 30, 40 chili peppers, 120 potatoes, 100 kiwi fruit. So we can definitely pick an area for that too. So what is bleeding heart? Is that a new flower? $8 gems to buy it, 3 harvests per 2 hours. That's not bad. Yellow hibiscus, dandelion. I like the dandelions a lot. Yellow hibiscus. We own none of them, so we're gonna have to get that planted somewhere. Probably just do a quest area, to be honest. Okay, so let's go ahead and get. I guess let's just do carobs here. It's not really a big deal. We'll do carobs there. I'm not going to really be too picky about where this stuff goes. I'm just going to start putting it down. We got those. Let's get our yellow hibiscus down. And then bleeding heart. Let's go ahead and just pay for it. We're gonna need to anyways. So the downfall is that it looks like some of these are gonna take so long. Like mini Rex rabbits already take forever, and then we're still on those quests. But swordfish, we upgraded them a bit. We got an extra 9, so that'll help out. Yellow hibiscus 9. This shouldn't be too bad. Bleeding heart 9 of 70. That's gonna take a while, I think. carrot trees are gonna take a good minute. Chili peppers, potatoes. And then I think we might have to get, depending on how expensive it is right now. Well, no, they're actually purchased with gems, so let's go ahead and get 2 more 9s of that just to have it, because it's going to take a long time to get that quest. Bleeding Hearts is what, 70? Bleeding Hearts 70, yeah, 27, that will help. We'll get that maybe in 3 harvests. So 15. So mini Rex rabbits. We're about to get a good amount. We're gonna have to get 26 ribbons once they're finished. Swordfish is still taking a while, but I mean, Yellow Hibiscus 9 of 40, not too bad. I'm gonna wait on that one. So I guess we can do potatoes somewhere. Let's just go ahead and throw up a random thing of potatoes right here. I'm not really worried about where it goes. Just figure we gotta get it something going for potatoes. $45, and we needed 120. Let's go ahead and do we'll just do like 60, get the half of it done, and then we'll do one. Yeah, that'll be plenty right there. Quest log, potatoes, 120. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's do 70 a piece. Kiwi fruit, I don't even know if that's in season. If it is, we'll try to do something small. I'm trying to think of a good place to do it. I guess just over here. Let's go ahead and see kiwis. Yeah, they're not available right now. We'll have to wait. It's fine though. I want to just maybe check on animals one more time. I know we just did not too long ago, but they do eat very fast, so just a couple harvests here. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and end this episode here then. Little short-lived. I feel like we definitely could have done a lot more if we had more resources. But you know, we're doing a lot of new crops, so we'll have to get used to that stuff as well. I feel like we just got kind of overloaded by trees too, which are quite pricey. In the next episode, though, moving the fish is going to be a big process, and we might not be able to get all the fish down in the new area all at one time. So we'll wait and see on that. I don't know how the money's going to look next episode. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching this one, and stay tuned for this next episode and the other game series that I come out with. Thank you for watching.